Good morning. I've got a great day planned ahead of me today. I'm off to see my parents for a coffee. I'm going to go to a garden centre, have a coffee, probably have a bit of cake. I like a bit of cake, and I like a bit of cake as well, to be honest. And I was thinking, there was a time where my parents didn't even talk to me. They had an injunction out against me in their road that if I stepped foot in the road, all the neighbours knew to ring the police. That's how bad things got. I ended up in prison on a 6-month sentence. I got another year on top that time as well. And they didn't even talk to me. I started writing letters, got a little response. Then they answered the phone, accepted the phone call from the prison. And slowly but surely they realised that I wanted to get better, that I'd had enough. They definitely had enough. I put them through hell, and I'm sorry for that. But I've spoken to them about it, and we've gone through that. And since then, we've built a relationship where they've helped me in my recovery. They've helped me through trying times. I am accountable to both of them, my mum and my dad, and they're still together, and that's a blessing these days. They're beautiful people. They really are. And just to be able to say today that I'm going to see them, just to chill out, they don't worry about me anymore. If I don't ring them, and it's been a few days, maybe I've been busy doing bits and bobs, and I'll message my mum and I'll say, look, I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. She's like, no, it's fine. We just realised that you're busy. We no longer worry about you. We no longer stay awake at night concerned whether there's going to be a knock on the door by the police, whether it'll be them saying that I've been arrested or I'm in prison or they're looking for me. I was on the run for probably 6 weeks before. Police going constantly banging their door in the middle of the night to check that I was there, whether I was there or wasn't. Excuse me. I've built, a life. When you start to try and get better, you'd be amazed how many people that you thought would never speak to you ever again start coming back and saying, do you know what? I've been watching from a distance. I had to distance myself, or we had to distance ourselves, in order for you to fall to the very bottom, to your rock bottom, because you can't pick yourself up until you've hit that point. Now, that's not an excuse. That's not like, oh, I'll carry on using then until I hit this rock bottom, because you'll just die if you do that. That's just as simple as that. The rock bottom, to me, the very, very rock bottom, is 6 foot under the ground, on the rock, at the bottom of a grave. That's really where it is. I've had rock bottoms here. Well, it can't get any worse than that. Then I get here. Well, it can't get any worse than this. Then I get here. Well, surely it can't get worse than this. And before you know it, I realised soon that the bottom really is the bottom of a grave. I've seen so many people fall into those graves and that trap. So get up, get something done. Try and make small little improvements, small little parts of your life that you need to change or want to change. Just a little habit every day, get up and wash your face, get up and make your bed, get up and have your breakfast. All these things that I now do, whereas I didn't. In active addiction, I would never do these things. I just literally get up, my eyes would open, bosh, start ringing dealers. Bosh, I need to come and work. Bosh, I need to do this. Bosh, I need to do that. I was focused solely on supplying and funding my own habit, my selfish habit that I had. I've shook those chains of addiction. I've rattled them off and rattled the drugs out of me quite severely. I did it. If I can do it, then you can do it too. Have a great day, people.